pull list this week for me. Not necessarily everything on the stand, but this is the stuff that I was picking up. First, we're going to start off with Mighty Thor #3.
That was a great read, by the way. Great.
Mike, I know you don't read much, but the art in this is really pretty.
It's always though.
Yeah, anytime you got Koi Pell.
I have been looking for a Marvel lead-in too.
Mighty Thor, it's only 3 issues. It's really good. Galactus is coming. I mean, no offense to Matt Fraction, because he's a great writer. But if there were no words in this, I would probably be okay with that. I would still buy this book. That's just how awesome the art is just so good.
It is. It's where's that?
That page of him, Silver Surfer and Galactus.
Chilling on the moon, was it?
Yeah, there it is. I don't know if you get a good view of that.
Yeah,
but
that page right there just really summed it up. Just he's a great artist. I can't really say anything more than that. There's no more compliments to give once you've given them. Deadpool. I think this book kind of lost its way because there was so much Deadpool stuff, but I think it's finally got back on track with this issue. Deadpool is like trying to get himself killed.
Yeah.
He's a crazy guy. He does whatever he wants. But whoops, he accidentally does it near kindergarten. So then he turns into and he's trying to save all these kids and stuff. So it's really goofy Deadpool stuff. It's funny because him and Hulk fight and it's lopsided as all get up. And then that segues into the next thing.
Any 5 versus Hulk is a little one-sided.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Unless it's with another Hulk.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the issue. Spoiler alert. This is what the cover looks like inside the bag of Death of Spider-Man.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now, it's Mark Bagley, and from what I understand, he's not coming back to this book, right?
Right.
It's going to be a new artist.
Is it Rebirth? They're going back to the Ultimate Comic artist?
La Fuente?
I think so.
I don't think they're going with La Fuente. I think it's somebody else.
I thought they were.
I'm not sure who it is, but this is a really good issue. Bendis, he does Spider-Man well. And if Dan Slott wasn't so good on Spider-Man right now, then I think Bendis should probably be writing the main universe one, especially if there wasn't an alternate one.
There's always an alternate one.
Always. Just go to DC's multiverse. This is another book that really doesn't need any writing because Crane's art is just really good. This is one of those books. It's just this guy. I just want to buy it like an art book with all of his stuff in it and just look at it.
Okay, so for
I could just look at
everybody,
it forever.
Now, for everybody who's not reading that, catch up on how Carnage comes back.
Okay, so Carnage, in the beginning of New Avengers, gets ripped in half by Sentry in space. Now, there's an industrialist named Michael Hall who retrieves Carnage's body, and he pretty much is using the symbiote to create artificial limbs, and he uses it to create like armor and stuff and a new breed of like hero, like what are they called? The Iron Rangers. And what he doesn't realize is that Cletus Cassidy is still alive. So they pretty much just make him like legs and stuff, and now he's back to being Carnage. And there is going to be a follow-up to this, which I'm also excited about. So Carnage #5, pretty good. This one I didn't read yet, but it's in my pool, and you skimmed through this, I believe?
Yeah, I skimmed through it.
Avengers vs. New Ultimates. I used to really enjoy Lionel Yu's art, and I don't know if it's because I'm starting to like better artists, but his art is starting to get lazier and lazier, it seems to me.
See, it still looks the same. I can get where I can go through it and I can see where he's getting lazy.
Because also, sometimes when I look at the artists, if the artist fits the tone of the writer's book, then I'm okay with it. And this, I don't think this writer-artist combination fits together.
See, it doesn't bother me because if you keep on like from the beginning, like I like the Ultimates, and then when Loeb took over, I kind of just
Loeb ruined.
I fell off, and
ruins almost everything he touches except for the DC universe.
But when Miller came back and started writing it, I was okay with it. So and I'm overlooking, like I said, the laziness of the art, but the story is there. So I'm like, okay, I can go through it and read and get something good.
And also, I think that Miller's on his way out because he's got a couple things left to come out, and then he's not going to be at Marvel anymore. He's got Miller World now, so he's got whole bunch of stuff coming out. I think Super Crooks is what it's called. It looks really sweet.
Problem with that is he was the thing that
But-
was carrying the alternates.
Yeah, he's gonna. Well, they got Jonathan Hickman to help. Jonathan Hickman, he ain't no slouch. New Warriors, Shield,
He's not a slouch, but I think
FF.
But I think Miller had the vision of the Ultimates
yeah.
and the
Well,
where they were going, and I missed it when he wasn't there.
I agree. Silver Surfer 505. This was a really great read. Any Silver Surfer fan would like this book. It's the High Revolutionary versus Galactus, which is pretty sweet in itself.
How can you go wrong? The Surfer gets it on.
Yeah, and this is a character I truly believe, and there's quite a few of them, that they try to thrust into ongoing series. I think what they need to do with characters like Silver Surfer is keep them minis, do like 1 or 2 a year, so that way, and don't worry about trying to carry a whole book when you don't have enough ideas for it. So when you get them, you can make them. But just I would pick this book up; it's really good. Or if you're behind, pick up the trade when it comes out. Did you read any of the Flashpoint books this week?
No, it's too many. Can't keep up.
Too many?
Can't keep up.
Okay. Well, I read Lois Lane and the Resistance. It explains the recruiting process for the Amazons. This book, I don't think it really hinges on a lot of people needing to read it to fully understand everything.
Well, that's like most tie-ins, though.
Well, right, but this is one that definitely they probably could have trimmed the fat on, and just the art's not great, but I don't know. This one's a maybe. This is a
Would you
possibility.
kind of liken that to all the Fear Itself singles that are out there?
Oh God! Don't get me started on Fear Itself. Fear Itself.
Well, I mean, like, you know, there's a main point. There's a main line.
Let's finish this. We'll talk about that. That's going to be my rant for today. Is Fear Itself. So yeah, this is a maybe. It depends if you liked it or not. Just read a couple pages. You can probably figure it out for yourself. One that you can probably skip because I think it might be a little out there is The Outsider.
Well, the name says it. The Outsider.
Yeah, that was not intended, but I was reading it and I could not get involved in the story. Yeah, guy seems like a BA and he wears a suit. Just there wasn't enough there for me to keep my interest. Reverse Flash, however, which has a misprint on the cover. This is a one-shot, not one of 3, like it says.
No, that's in Kid Flash.
No, that's in Kid Flash. There's another error. But this was a great book. I mean, the art, I wish the cover artist would have drawn the inside. It kind of looks like the guy went for a semi-Scott Collins with the colors. I'm not familiar with this colorist.
That's the first time I've seen it opened, and I think it looks horrible.
Yeah. But the story, this is the instance where the story definitely carries the book over the art. So there's the total opposite end of the spectrum for all your Oliver Coipels. And then we got Kid Flash Lost. This was pretty sweet too. Did you read that? You didn't read this. Too many books.
I told you, it's too many. Flashpoint is just bombard you and Fear Itself.
Spoiler. Kid Flash wakes up and he is under Brainiac's control. And he's like living in a dream. And he wakes up in Brainiac's, one of his holding cells. And he wakes up and the Hot Pursuit on the motorcycle turns into, another spoiler, a female and picks him up. And they're trying to figure out what's happening because at the...
Like picks him up on the motorcycle?
Yeah, picks him up on the motorcycle.
Hey, Kid Flash.
Hey, what's up, little boy?
Let's go.
No, she picks him up and saves his butt. And then they get to somewhere where they can talk. Apparently it's far enough away from all these Brainiac monsters. Brainiac's got control of Earth. And they start to realize they need to find the Speed Force, wherever that may be. Because they're starting to fade away.
Brainiac has control of Earth, yet they find a place to hide.
That's what I was getting at.
I just want to confirm.
And another error I found this week is, I guess when they were doing this in Photoshop or whatever program they were using, they put all the information here and it looks nice. But what they forgot to do is actually remove it from whatever layer that was on, and it's dead center in the page. I just happened to pick that up. and they probably didn't catch it because it's red and it blends in with the page.
Yeah.
So if you pick up Kid Flash Lost, look for it. It's really funny.